said, it doesn't matter how good your insurance is, but when you have to travel here from Houston, and some people from all over the country, even out of our country, they come here and there's no way they can afford it. But you know what? The American Cancer Society is raising money now to build a Hope Lodge. So they have a free place to stay. They have free meals. How can you not support a group that makes such a difference in so many lives? So that's why I'm involved. In October, there's going to be this amazing event. I hope you'll join us. I think it's going to be incredible. You never know when cancer is going to affect you. I know every one of you probably have a story to tell. I think if you say today, I've been blessed and I don't know anybody close to me who has cancer, it's amazing what happens a year from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, and how those stories change. So I think as a community, when we stick together and we make a difference, it's the best thing we can do. And we can make the big C word not so scary. We can make a difference. God bless you all for being here and for making a difference, because you are.
Well, I just want to thank you for hosting the Cotoure For The Cause kickoff party event. And I'd like to ask you why you've chosen to get involved with this event.
So I lost my father to cancer 17 years ago. My wife lost her mother 7 years ago. So it's something that's very close to us and very important. So we got involved in the cause about 3 years ago here in Fort Bend County. And so now bringing the dealership also into it is something that I felt we needed to do. So moving forward, we're going to be one of the main sponsors, and hopefully we'll hold this event here every single year. We have a new showroom that we're building upstairs that's going to be incredible. So hopefully next year we'll hold it up there. It's up on the 5th floor, and it's going to have a great view of Sugar Land too. So we're looking forward to some really great things for American Cancer Society.
That's wonderful. We all look forward to the next kickoff party at the Mercedes-Benz dealership, Sugar Land, Texas.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for everything.
Looking forward to next year. Thank you.
I'm Rick Ray, and this is my wife Tara, and our company Wealth Design Group is the presenting sponsor of the event.
Wonderful. And what does that mean to the two of you? Let me know.
It means a lot to me. I've unfortunately lost people who are very dear to me to cancer, and our company in the last 3 years has lost 3 or 4 people to cancer, so it's really important to us.
And to you?
I would tell you that personally, in my family, I've not experienced cancer, but Rick's mother last year was diagnosed with lung cancer right before the event. She's fought it. She's a strong woman, but that's what it means to me.
Wonderful. So being the sponsors of the event this evening and the host, what does it mean to you to see the success of it?
Well, what it means to me is that there's some amazing people behind the scenes really working hard. Amy and Jalissa have done just an amazing job. I mean, I'm a Facebook guy, and every time I get on there, I see a new post about the event. So they're doing an amazing job. So I think we're going to exceed what we've done in the past, and that's pretty big.
Same thing. I mean, I'm a Facebook person, so we look on Facebook, we see all the sponsors that they, present, they honor. It's amazing what they're doing.
Well, I appreciate you all being out tonight and giving us an opportunity to speak with you. What you've done means so much to so many lives. It's touching people tonight. It's going to touch people again in October, and it'll be able to touch people forever. And so we appreciate you being out this evening. Thank you so much. Thank you. Tell me a little bit about Jalissa, what's going on tonight, or why don't you start by introducing yourself?
I am Jalissa Duran. This is my first year as co-chair. I was on the committee last year. I came in at the tail end, and I was asked to co-chair, and I was very honored because I did it. When I accepted, I did it for my dad that had prostate cancer, and I wanted to do it in his honor. And as I went on, I was diagnosed in February with stage 2 breast cancer.
So you're a survivor and a supporter tonight?
Supporter.
So tell me about what it has meant for you to be a part of this committee and all events leading up to tonight.
Well, it's just been a tremendous, ACS is amazing. With my experience and in the past few months, you do something just by word of, or friends or family that has gone through cancer and has experienced it, but when you experience it on your own and your experience with ACS, it's on another level. And when I was diagnosed, my ex-husband contacted ACS, and immediately within the next day they called me with a support group for a free wig, turbans, anything that I needed from their showroom that that would help me. And I was just blown away knowing that I was giving my time for ACS and for them to get back with me as soon as possible and help me. I was just blown away. And now it's like, you can't stop me from volunteering my time. I will forever give my heart and time to them for reaching out.
Seeing the success of tonight's event, what does it mean to you? I know it warms your heart because you've worked so hard for it, not just as a survivor, but not just as a supporter, but also as a survivor. Seeing all the people in the room tonight, what does that mean to you?
I mean, it means a lot because I know that somebody's been touched. And if I can help and share my story and my time to give and raise money for somebody else, then that just pushes me even harder and to help the community out, and with Hope Lodge and anything that ACS has to offer in some way, form, or fashion, it's going to value somebody's life. It's going to make a difference in somebody's life. If not my own, which it has, it's going to touch somebody.
To be one of the 2015 co-chairs for Cotoure For The Cause American Cancer Society. And this is just a great event to have our kickoff party. It's great having these white cars here as well to really reinforce the white theme. It's going to be very, what's the word I'm looking for? Fort Bend County is going to illuminate on October 17th with all of the white attire.
Tell me about some of the people that were really stood out tonight for this event.
Well, without a doubt, Melissa Wilson's story is very touching, and Michelle Fisher. And we were honored to have them here. You know, they do a lot in the community, whether it's behind the microphone or behind the camera. And we're excited to have both of them. And one of the things that I think, if we were to ask the audience, you know, have you been touched by cancer? Raise your hand if you've been touched by cancer. You'd probably have everyone in the room raise their hand, because whether someone's dealt with it personally or they know someone, unfortunately, it affects us all. So it's really, really important that we all pull together as a community, of course, especially with Hope Lodge that's under construction right now, which we're really excited about.
So tell me a little bit more about Hope Lodge.
Hope Lodge is, we're approximately about halfway through, I want to say, with the funds. It is approximately, I'd have to double check on the number, but there's only, in the state of Texas, there's only one other Hope Lodge, and that's in Lubbock. So if someone in another state or, you know, surrounding United States area wants to get to Houston Medical Center, which obviously we have the #1 medical center, it's very difficult for them to do so. And that's one of the benefits of having the Hope Lodge here.
What does this mean to you personally, Amy?
It means a lot to me because I'm a single mom, work full time, and so to do something like this it's quite an undertaking, but it's extremely rewarding. I really can't even begin to explain how rewarding it is to know that, you know, you can make even the slightest bit of difference, especially for something on this scale. It's a huge magnitude. As we all know, cancer affects, unfortunately, way too many of us, even my co-chair, Julissa, just most recently. But if you know that you can make even the slightest bit of difference, it's very rewarding, extremely fulfilling.
And so from here to October, what do you want your audience to know about gearing up for October?
Well, I will say sponsorship is going to sell out, so that's exciting. So because it's a limited space event in a home, we have about probably 420 max that can be there in attendance. And with each level of sponsorship, you have different, let me say that again because this is important. They probably want to say that. So the sponsorship will sell out. With each level of sponsorship, there's a designated number of tickets that they'll have for the guests. So with each sponsorship, you know, we're gonna have it's gonna max out completely. Hopefully tonight would be a good night. We'll see. But anyway, we're really excited about that. So it's nonstop between here and October, full speed ahead.
We're looking forward to shutting cancer down, and we're looking forward to October being a big event. Wonderful.
Thank you for being here. We really appreciate you guys. Thank you.